And the month is really, really gradually coming to an end. It's the month of October. Today happens to be 27th October 2023, and I'm happy to be back on the radio to talk about this with you. And the What If Show comes your way right now, and you need to know the What If Show is that show that provides solution to the world at large. And on this show, you would have to be a part. And it's very ideal when you call on the show, you provide solution to the set topic on ground. All right, with me on the show, it's Sabat Vivian. Sabat Vivian, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Kizzy K. Good evening, Lagos. Welcome to the What If Show on Voice of the People 90.3 FM.
The FM is long. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
But it's good to have you on the show now. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing? How's the week going? What have you been coming up with?
Fine.
You
Thank
sure?
you.
You're fine. You're saying fine and you're looking down. Fine. But are you sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're sure you're good? You are anticipating for what we have talked today?
Yeah, actually.
You want to know? Okay, so Lagos City, the tip of life for today is learn to treat people right.
Actually.
Yeah, you need to learn to treat people right, regardless, no matter wherever you find yourself. Learn to treat people right. My name is Kizzy K, the voice of the mic. It's a very beautiful time we get on the radio. Let's talk about the What If Show. Now today on the show we are talking about Busayo. What do you call the name?
Busayo.
That's a Yoruba name, right?
Yeah.
Busayo, that's the name.
You say Busayo.
Busayo, I don't know. Is it Busayo?
Busayo. Please.
Ayo is a Ayo. Ayo is a guy. I used to be guy's name.
Yeah, I think it's unisex.
Okay, so on the show today we're talking about Busayo. Permit me if I don't get the name right. A lady who got pregnant out of wedlock to a man that promised her marriage, squandered her money, squandered her hard-earned business money with sweet mouths. Busayo left Ondo State to Lagos to make ends meet. She started by hawking, selling pure water like sachet water on the road on the street of Lagos City, which after that she lives in an uncompleted building.
Huh.
This is what she's been doing for days until she met with someone anonymous who set her up for business. She got familiar to Lagos, so she had this regular guy or regular man customer that comes around her shop town, her business place. Do you understand? Why you do your business like that, Vivian? So she got along with this guy. He is a graduate and a master's degree holder.
Okay.
Then Busayo fell in love with him, believing in him, better word. Now, sometimes he claims he can't make transaction with his phone. Do you understand? Busayo then sees him through on that. One time he claimed he was sacked from work. Busayo fed him for months. In fact, she has really gone through a lot because of this graduate friend. Okay, so now Busayo later noticed that she was pregnant. She confronted the man. He agreed and said yes, he knows it will happen.
Oh.
Do you understand? So after some time, this young man disappeared into the thin air. He was nowhere to be found. Busayo got confused, delivered the baby, and she was just doing everything all by herself. Are you feeling for her already?
Yeah.
So she did promise that she's going to give her baby all the best of education. Do you understand? So we're talking about Busayo, Lagos City and beyond. If you're listening, we will talk about this lady today. So it's very, very important to know about Busayo's story. And this is not a fictional show. It is a live show. And everything you hear or say here, it's not fictional. It's a real life story. The person in question reaches out to us here, and then we'll bring it to the radio so you can provide a solution. So she has been suffering, training the child her daughter is currently 5 years. So as God may have it, the family picked up interest on her daughter.
The boy's family.
No, a family, just a different.
Family,
yeah.
okay.
Because she has this very intelligent daughter.
Oh.
All right. So people like her a lot, and this family got in love with her. Her kind of the way her intellectual abilities, right? Now, Busayo works as a house help with that said family.
Okay.
The family loves her. They are like one family. But the 5-year-old daughter of Busayo always or usually complains to her mom about the helper's family only son. He's 12. Always touching her in her private parts anytime no one is home. So Busayo is scared to approach the woman.
Scared.
Due to the fact that she learned that this lady or this woman has sacked many of her house help just because of the only son. Do you understand? So now it feels like, what's the better one to say? She's scared of telling the woman because she might fall victim. Now, if she happens to say so and she's been thrown, like you heard that she's suffered, and you throw her away, she don't even know where to start from again. Do you understand? So she's very scared. She hates to come. The woman, the boss lady or the helper woman, hates people complaining about her son. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's a big one for Busayo. So the question is, what if you are Busayo? What would you do? What if you're in Busayo's shoes? What would you do? Will you confront the woman and face her, and whatever she tells you, you take it and tell you to leave? She didn't have a husband. The man that was supposed to be her husband betrayed her, right? So it's just what it is. It's a tough one. And I would love to apologize again in Lagos City on my voice today, or my voice for now. Maybe just permit me, I'll get better, right? Trust me. But Sabat Vivian, before I do a recap of the story, how do you feel about this?
I don't know, I'm down. The part of that story made me think far. You see, let's take it from the top. Ladies, do things with your head and not with your emotions. Like, keep your emotions in your pocket. How do you feel a man that far? I understand the whole concept of love. I love him. What if he be better? But please.
Oh, you're blaming her from the onset now.
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Don't do that. Ladies, be future conscious. Live love now. I know it's not easy. I'm saying live love, but I'm also in love. I understand that. But please use your head. Now, your child. Oh God. You're worried about your job. Somebody is touching your child the wrong way, and you're worried about your job. Are you joking? And you're saying the woman does not like somebody complaining about a child. That's how they are. All of them, that's how they are. They would not like people to complain about their children, even when they know their children, Please take your child and leave. Just take your child and leave, because the future of that child is at stake. Some children don't know how to. There's this trauma that comes with things like this. It just doesn't end well. She's 5.
You sound like she knows her daughter is. I mean, her son is like that.
Yeah, sometimes they know.
Sometimes they know, but on this scenario, what do you think?
For her to say she does not like people complaining about her son, she probably knows her son has a very terrible character, a very terrible habit. So people have constantly complained. Do you understand? She knows. And this is not even the kind of thing to be worried about. Somebody's touching your child inappropriately. And
the boy is 12. The small girl, they're both small. 12, 5.
You should probably first take stick and beat him.
Without it. Wait. Okay. Wait.
Because if the mother would not train her child, help her train him.
But the question is, you've not even laid a complaint, so.
She says she does not want to lay the complaint. Hey, carry your child and leave now. Because you can't leave your girl in that situation.
So what about the boy? Okay, just take your baby and leave.
If she's not ready to complain, you carry your child and leave.
Okay. If she's not ready to complain.
But it will make sense, if you make it will make
I
sense.
know, David, I know that part where I used to know about parts where parents or parent friend treat or beat the child even without the mother's or father's consent. I mean, when he does something wrong, I can't come to you and say, Vivian, your daughter is doing this and I'll stop. No. If he does, or if he or she does immediately, and it's not right, and it's what beating the child, like flogging, you know what I mean? Then why not do so? Like it's normal training. You can't train your child alone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you send them to school. So if he happens to be on that phase, why can't you now, Vivian, advise her to flog the child
You think she
and
listen?
report to the mom?
Come on, this situation is.
Okay, so Lagos City and beyond, welcome to the What If Show that comes your way. Let me do a recap of the story of the day before the lines will be open. This is the Open Out of Point FM, Lagos City, the best place you need to be at all time. And this is the What If Show. I remain your host, and my name is Kizuke, alongside Sabat Vivian. So the tip of life, you heard me say that learn to treat people right. Now the story of the day, you heard me say as well, Busayo is the lady we're talking about. Busayo got pregnant out of wedlock to a man that promised her marriage, squandered her hard-earned business money with sweet mouth.
Man.
Vivian, you always say man. What about men?
You can know yourselves now.
Okay, so Busayo left Ondo State to Lagos State just to make ends meet. She started by hawking, selling pure water, what we know as sachet water, on the street of Lagos. Which after that, she lives in an uncompleted building. So she's been going through a lot in life, all the way from Ondo to Lagos, and I understand how it works. Now, this is what she's been doing for days, months, until she met with someone anonymous, no name, who set her up for business. She got familiar to Lagos, so she decided she started business, right? So she had this regular customer man who she got along with. Why are you laughing? A graduate and a master's degree holder. That's like an achievement.
Na paper now.
For you say so. So Busayo fell in love with him, believing him as well. Busayo believes that this man is okay, good to go. But sometimes, I'm talking about the man, he claims he can't make transactions on his phone, on his mobile. He can't, I mean, it's not connecting. I'm trying to do, it's not connecting. Can you help me? And Busayo literally falls for it all the time. She does the transaction with her money. Sometime again, he claimed he's lost his job. She don't even know he's working. He just come and, madam, what you get for free? You know, eat and go. So he said he lost the job. It was about Busayo fending for him for months. Did you understand? So Busayo has really gone through a lot just because of this graduate friend. All right. So Busayo later noticed that she was pregnant. She confronted the man. It's not like you did this, I'm pregnant, I lost, blah, 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 and say no, he's not saying no. He went as far as saying, I agree.
Wait till you want to
I
be
know
right.
this would happen, he said. After some time, this young man disappeared into the thin air. He was nowhere to be found. The number you've dialed.
Switched off.
Okay, so moving on the show now. Busayo got confused, delivered the baby, and did promise her baby that you would have the best of education. You will have the best a child will need from a mother. I don't have a father. There's no husband or there's no father. You don't have a father, right? I'm going to take care of you to the point that you would understand that you are coming from somewhere. Okay, so still on the story. She's been suffering training this child. Her daughter is currently 5 years now. As God may have, God always find a way to do things, As God may have it, I said, as God may have, as she may have it, like what God helps. A family picked up interest on Busayo's daughter due to her intelligent capacity, abilities, and decided to accommodate them. Busayo works as a house help or housekeeper with the said family. Busayo now lives with the family. The family trains her daughter. Do you understand? So it's like a home thing. Everybody's cool. We are together. But there's a problem somewhere. This 5-year-old girl usually complains to her mom, telling her that the help, I use the word helper, the helper's family only son, who happens to be 12 years old, is always touching her in her private parts anytime no one is home. Busayo is scared to approach the woman. She can't approach the man. It's a woman thing, no? Yeah. She's scared to approach the woman due to the way she heard or she learned that other house help have been sacked. Now it's not about being sacked. She's scared for herself now, in the sense that she don't even have anywhere to go now. The supermarket she had before, she lost it because of the graduate man. It's true now. Wait, I don't know if it's the graduate thing because I don't know if it's the graduate thing that made it work.
She probably fell in love with that.
The sweet mouth man.
Hey, you lose your life savings.
He's a bachelor degree holder.
So, the bachelor degree every time they get transfer problem.
He's a master degree holder.
Every time they get transfer problem. Is
he a scam?
Yes.
So why would he promise her, I will do this, I will do that, and he left?
Because he say this one no.
Is it you don't want to think about maybe he does not have enough money? But even at that,
you don't have enough money. You don't have money at all. You have, I don't want to spend because now only this one money. Women.
But is that wickedness?
Yes, that is wickedness.
Okay, so where are we treating this from now? Are we treating it from the man's perspective? Because when we talk about that, it feels taking her back, but it can't be looked past. Or are you taking it from the other side? What if she goes to complain to the man? I don't know, the husband.
It won't make sense to go to the husband.
Right.
It makes sense if you go to the wife. Now, if she refuses to handle the whole thing, that's when you can say, "Oh, I went to your wife, but you get."
Yeah.
But you still have to report to somebody. You still have to say something.
If you was to say anything, it's going to be between these two. Yeah. You can't tell their church and mosque members.
You just have to say something because your child is too young. It's 5. It's not even about the age. Nobody should ever go through that.
Yeah, a 5-year-old lady or girl. Sorry, she's a girl. She already knows the sensitive parts. Mama will say, "I know. Growing up, I know. Growing up, I know. I see. I have this family. I want to go to school. I go to their house, and the woman will be like, Timmy, come. Don't let anybody touch you. This. I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes this small girl complains and say, "Mommy, my teacher wants to, So she sounds like she doesn't even know what it is. But the 12-year-old boy who does this when no one is home, that means he knows about this already.
Yes.
And is it an abuse?
Yes.
Child abuse. Child abuse. How do they say that? If you want to father something-year-old man, or maybe a 30-year-old or 25-year-old,
I think that's pedophile, I guess.
Right.
If it's that old.
Yeah.
But this one, it's not abuse, sexual abuse. It is wrong.
So who is to be blamed?
Blame the mother for not training her child well. Because your child is 12 years and he knows that.
So could it be something he's been saying before somewhere?
Seeing where?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
God, he's 12. 12 is so young.
Is he in a movie? I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Because as parents here, you should watch what your children see, their phones, TV, anything they are doing, you should be able to watch it. So if they are seeing, the thing is, when they see it, they want to practice it. That's the thing about children.
But, that's one. But this one, he waits for people to leave.
Yeah, because he knows.
So he knows this is wrong.
He knows that what he's doing is wrong.
So Busayo reached out now. What would you advise her?
Busaya, please.
But please, before you advise her, I also want you to know she don't have anywhere to go. No family in Lagos, nothing to do. And her daughter is going through one of the best schools in Lagos. So she's scared she might lose. I know how she feels. I know those things, but
you can't ruin the future of your child. We're talking about she's going to grow up with this. It's going to affect her. She's just 5. It's going to affect her while growing up. It's going to ruin a lot of things. Our mental health, our relationship with people, even our relationship with you as a mother. It's going to ruin a lot of things. So it's best you work on it now. Pull up to the guy's mother. Talk about it. Explain, this is what my child... talk. If the mother is sensitive, she will know that, okay. But if the mother is still proving, don't say that, you go to the father. If the father doesn't agree, you leave. All right, so you can join us on the show via our YouTube platform, Voice of the People, now the Point FM Lagos. I got this one from Ijeoma Edwin saying, good evening, Kizike. Abuse is not negotiable. Don't be patient with abuse. Take your child, run. Yeah. Your words, run. Yes. Please and run. Reports, call other people's attention. Which people? Do you agree with him? Yes. Call other people's attention. Start from the father and the mother. Okay, that's other people, not the outsiders. But if they refuse, you can probably take it out. Maybe. You're taking it out, but Vivian, let's be logical here. There's a 5-year-old child. I understand that, but I'm looking at the part where this family is putting food on your table to pay you for work, and I'm not saying you don't get me wrong. You see that putting food on your table? Very important, right? You just reminded me of something. Okay. There's this thing. Because you are giving me food yeah, go ahead. And giving me a roof over my head does not mean you have the right to mistreat me. Right. Do you understand? You don't have the right to mistreat me. And me, Sefoju Kokoro cannot make me stay there. Do you understand? Yeah. You're not limited to if these people don't do it, No. Move. Do you get? Move. Where's she moving to? I know this scenario of life. I know about all of this. But where is she moving to? It's a whole lot to hold on. Where is she really moving to? If she decides to leave today, where is she going to? If she decides to plan herself and leave, something will keep going wrong. So it's a very big one. It is so complicated, So whichever way you want to look at it from, but what is bad is bad. And on this note, we have to open the lines. The Open at the Point FM Lagos City. My name is Kizzy K. This is the What If Show. Comes your way every Friday right at this time. The phone lines to call now is 0700 9039 039 0307009 039 039 But you want to call on WhatsApp? You want to send an SMS will still be okay at 0700 903 9039. 07009039 But if you decide to call on the show to advise Busaya, because of course she really do need this advice. She needs it entirely. 0700903903 So Sabah Vivian, you say she should run. Yes, please. So I want to know the first steps now to be taken. Like what does she need to do? Which one comes first? Confront the man? Confronting? Are you telling? Or are you reporting? How does she go about this? Do the woman to woman talk first with the mother. Okay, try that. Yes, try that first. From there, from her response, yes. Okay, let's get on the calls now. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What's your name? I can barely hear you, like I'm struggling to hear you. Can you try and be audible a little bit?
I said this is Omar calling from Akota.
Omar from my papa, you're welcome, Omar. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Well, I think just tell my daughter to go and report more whenever she.
I didn't get you right. What did you say?
I said I think she should tell the daughter to report to the woman she stays with when something happens again. Yeah. Because if she does that herself, the woman could get offended. But if she reports and the woman doesn't take any action on it, she should go herself. And if nothing happens, she should report to the husband as well.
So the
Did you
first,
hear me?
yeah, I heard you
Yes.
right. The first process, approach the woman, right?
The little girl should approach the woman herself.
Wait, the 5-year-old girl.
Yes. Whenever the girl reports to her mom can tell her to go and report
Okay.
to surface old boy's mom.
Okay,
But
so
she might listen to her mom.
okay, so if nothing is done on that, what should the small girl, do again? Go and tell the man.
Sorry?
If
Sorry?
not, can you hear me well, Oma?
Yes, I can.
If nothing is done on that, what do you advise the? Okay, what if the girl tells the woman and nothing is done? What does she do? She confronts the man, right?
And there's a saying that says children doesn't lie, right?
But some used to lie you.
5 years old.
But I understand. Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, children doesn't lie. There's a saying like that. So for a little girl to come and meet you and tell you this is happening to you, she won't be lying about it. And if she refuses to take an action about it or has asking her son and finding out more about the issue, that makes her wicked. That if she has some conscience in her though, she feel like if I don't take an action on this, I could be wicked. So I think that's the best option because she lives in the house. She doesn't have any money on her.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's paying her or something, or it's just a vice versa work. You work for me, I train your child. So I don't know how. I don't know what happens. So I think it's just tell her daughter to report to the mom. Then if something happens, then she could tell the woman by herself, and also involve her husband. She could call them together and tell them what's been happening to her daughter. And if they don't do anything about it,
Yeah.
I think then she can start looking for a little apartment and start looking for another job somewhere else before she leaves the house, because it's also dangerous for her to leave the house without securing an apartment for her and her child. Her child can also get it elsewhere. So that's what I think.
All right. Thank you so much, Oma. I appreciate you, Oma from Apapa. Thank you so much. Keep listening. Vivian, when Oma was talking, I thought about something. She learned that many people have left because of this. She heard. You don't even know the reason. Do you understand? I don't know. Let's get on this. Welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Agege.
Chinedu from Agege. You're welcome, Chinedu.
Thank you very much. So the issue is not very it's hard to, but you have to handle it with little solution.
Okay.
You understand? You have to monitor the woman, have to monitor if she have known that guy is doing that. You have to monitor that their time when they are doing that thing, when nobody is at home. Now she will not come in. When that boy is doing that thing, she will not meet both of them. She will not caution that boy in front of that girl. I said, very well, the boy you learn. You will not say this world don't change. You understand?
But ain't go beat her. Ain't go beat the boy.
You no go beat am. You no go talk to you. You tell them say nobody will hear am. The boy no go do am again.
Okay, that was the deal.
You understand?
Yeah.
You no go beat am. You go caution am. You go tell them say cool down. Don't do this thing. It's not good. Look at you, fine boy like you. Looking good. Your mother is doing good. Everybody, what are you doing? Don't do this again.
Yeah.
It's not good. You understand? You caution her. The boy no go talk. The boy go respect himself from that moment. If you see that girl, you take her like a sister. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
That is the code. You understand? Everything work well. Everybody, his mother said will be surprised. Because that mother said, I don't understand that because since she know about this shit. And she's continuing between the no. You have to stop all this shit. You understand? You get what I'm saying?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not advice is not bad again.
No, that's actually another.
I never saw it from that perspective. Well done, Chinedo. Thank you so much. But I had to let him go for the S word.
You have to wait till she's going through it again before you come and caution the boy.
But see, we are
need
looking.
Evidence again.
No, it's not evidence. It's not to show anybody. Just so I think for him, so the boy would know that someone already know what you're doing, and this one is away from the mom. But and it's not like you're going to say, if your baby's name is Eve, you're not saying Eve. If you want to do it, I'll be around. What time? You don't know. Just you have to keep tab on them because house help, she's always around. But this boy, who knows how this boy does it? Maybe it's when she goes to the market. If you open out the Punch FM Lagos City, we're talking about Busayo. So Vivian, let me ask this question now. If that happens that way, what do you think would be? Does it stop the boy from doing that?
But to a large extent, it can, cause fear depends on how she talks about it. Fear might make him.
Is it going to be in a scolding way?
Yes, you told him. That's wrong.
Okay. All right, let's get on this phone. Get another call. Hello, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Good evening.
Hello, are you there? Hello? Oh, I did miss that call. Please do well to reconnect if you can. Hello?
Hello, Kizzy.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Good evening. Auntie Vivian, good evening to you. This is from Mangoro.
Oh, blessing. You're welcome.
Thank you, Auntie Vivian. What's up?
I'm good. Hope you're good too.
I'm okay.
That's nice.
Kizzy,
Yeah, I'm
how
here.
are you?
I'm very okay. Thank you so much for your concern.
Yeah, welcome. Then there is this your put for today. Please, can you remind me?
Are you talking about the tip of life? The tip of life.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The tip of life says, learn to treat people right.
Okay. Do you know why I say you should remind me? I want you to say it by yourself. Then, let me go ahead and contribute.
Okay.
Hey, this one, Kizzy, you know, say water pass Gary for this one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually deep. I understand. It's very deep.
My dear. But you know, there is nothing we don't know what to do. Yes, nothing except death. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So why I said this is this: as a lady I am, please, you can't even tamper with my daughter.
That's right.
I'm telling you. Yes, so I don't even see. You know, this our mind is different. You understand?
Yeah,
the mindset is very different. What you have in mind is not what I have in mind. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what am I trying to bring in here? Forget about school. School is good. But is it not when your daughter is okay that she will go to school?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's why she's fine. She can't go to school if she's sick. So your daughter's welfare is more important than school.
Yes.
Because why I said this is because of what you say. You say it's going to the best school, right?
Yes.
That best school can wait. Yes, so I know what I'm saying, and I know why I'm saying it. See, girl child is different from boy child.
Right.
Yes, so Because see, I know why I'm saying this. All these excuses of the doctor is going to the best school, you don't want to lose the job, you don't want to. When you will lose it, you will know.
Okay.
Yes. When you will lose it, you won't know. So it's better you lose your job and hold on to your girl.
Yes.
Because she's the one you have for now. Okay, now you don't know the whereabouts of the father. You understand? According to the story,
Yeah.
who knows if the man is even working safe? Maybe just want to, confuse you, take some stuff from you and run away.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, things are happening. So we have to shine our eyes. Honestly, we have to stand boldly, not even shaking. Don't shake. To the woman, is a lady like you. There is a way you can talk to your fellow lady, and the person will understand you. Don't do it in a way that anger will be involved. You understand? Fight will be involved. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find a good time when that lady is in a good mood. You can start by playing. Yes. You can start by doing some fasting things, you understand, to make her happy. Then you chip in what you want to chip in. You drop it to her. Then see, I don't know if that lady in question is a good lady. She will reason with you. Yes, she will reason with you. And like I said, the good mood. When she's in a good mood, you understand?
Right.
You do it. Don't do it when she's not in a good mood. I know ladies, they have moods, and they like privacy. Just find out when she's in a private, quiet time. You understand, and she's happy. Then you do what you want to do. Talk to her. She's a fellow lady like you. She will reason with you.
Okay.
So honestly, that is what I have. Yes,
All right,
and
thank
I
you.
believe in peace. She will conquer.
Now you sound from a mother's perspective. Thank you so much, Blessing.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you all the time. Thank you so much. I don't know why you said I should say the tip of life again, but I hope you like it. But it's fine.
Don't worry.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right, I will with you
Bye.
as well. Thank you so
Bye.
much. We open out the Point FM Legal City time check from our studios here. 52 minutes gone past 10 a.m. on the People's Dial, the place that gives you a voice. You know, I am the voice of the mic, and my name is Kizzy K. So we did start the show with me alongside Sabat Vivian, but in the course of the show, someone just stepped in. Late to the show. Well, one of those things. I'm not going to ask you why you're late, because I know. You know why? Sometimes more people like to. They say they lie on devil.
Yeah.
So if I ask you now, I'm not saying you're gonna lie.
Excuses.
Traffic,
Yeah.
Lagos traffic.
Something.
Even when someone is threat,
I've lost my shoe. My phone did not charge. Something, Sha.
we open out the Point FM. So I'm thinking about the vibe and that. Okay, so I've got my man here. Welcome to the show. Let's get you well. Signing.
Yeah, bro. Good
Sorry,
evening,
hold on.
Lagos. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Vivian.
Welcome.
How's it been with
You
you?
know what? Well, I thank God.
The
One
week?
thing, I'm alive, I'm
Your head is
kicking, I'm
shining.
sound.
So I was gonna say your head is shining. That only that when you see head. Well, you're welcome to the show. You heard us talk about this. Maybe I have to do a recap again so you
Yeah,
understand.
I've been listening to it. I've been listening to it while I was coming down here.
How are you listening?
Wow, it's
Oh, okay.
the
You
views
already
and
know the
everything.
story. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Part of
That's
it.
good.
Part of it. I was like, Henry, yo, this is huge. Shout out to you two of you. We try coming up here in the night, talking about issues like this. After all the whole workload day, it's not easy at all. So, well, what I would like to say is, as far as you're a human being, you're gonna go through a lot of stuff.
Right.
But you see, these things that we go through, it all depends on if we have that positive energy to be able to withstand most of these pressures. And one thing there is, most people don't recover from situations like this. It takes time. It could take a decade. Why some might end up taking up their life, or might resort to PTSD, distress, disorder, and all that. But I know one thing for sure: there, therapy. there are a lot of therapy you could go through during the course of this kind of, because I was just hearing part of the story.
But don't you think we should not allow it get to that stage?
To that therapy way?
Yes.
You could get to.
Because speaking out of experience, she's even young. This one is 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're talking a year ago, and it was a lot for me. And this is 5 years old. I'm talking a year ago, and it was a lot.
Now you have the signs. You don't let it be something.
Did you see how I reacted when you started the story?
Right.
It's not something you should go through as a girl. Not to talk
never.
of when you are 5 years old and you are growing with
Never.
it. That is not something good.
Never.
That is why I am saying the mother should not think about the benefits that comes with being with that family. Focus on the mental health of your
Tell you,
child,
a lot of-
because she's still very young.
Yeah.
She can go astray.
Like Blessing just said, you might be protecting your job, and you wouldn't know even when you lose it.
Yes. I didn't even think of, they are giving me a roof over my head and they are giving me. Now nights I carry myself, run away from the house. Nights. Do you understand? Don't think about. I didn't even know where I was going to, but I know I can't continue to be in this place.
Right.
That was all I was after. I need to leave, and I left, and I'm doing very well.
Wow.
Do you understand? But if I sit down and say, hey, they are giving me roof over my head, they are giving me food and water and drink, I'll still be there going. I probably would have taken my life by now.
Yeah.
So as a girl,
Now gets to that
Suicide.
point.
yes, because
Suicide.
it is not, you can't handle it. You can't. As old as I am, I still think about it, and I know.
Normally, come to think of it, even a grown woman who is having a first time child, pregnancy, imagine what it's like to be a woman and taking in, conception and carrying the baby for like 9 months, the stress and pushing out the baby.
And then somebody's coming to.
So it's not just one person here, the daughter to the mother. And don't forget that there's this connection that is always between the mother and the child. The mother is never going to get herself, because anytime, any day, she comes to have a flash thinking of that thing that happened to that girl. She knows what it's like. She knows what the girl is going to pass through before she gets to the stage of a woman. And trust me, Vivian, you see, in cases like this, even if she's five, no matter what, fine, there's this consciousness that she doesn't have at that age of 5. But trust me, as far as she's growing, there are some negative things that will be going on around her life. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, because see, abuse, it takes the grace of God for you to come out from it. It doesn't matter if you're old or young or something.
What is this one called now?
I have seen someone that's gone through
Abuse.
this. I've seen someone, a young lady.
Sexual
A 12 years old boy and it's a 5 years old girl.
She didn't recover. In fact, how I got to know she went through it was that I was just hearing some stuff, and one day I was with her and we were talking, and I asked her, said, why are you always looking like this? She said, hey, this thing was done to me by my uncle when I was like, I think she said 6, 7 or 8, and since then, you understand what I mean? So things like this need time.
Let's talk about the boy. A boy of 12.
The boy also needs to learn and know that what he's, the boy might just be trying to practice what he has seen.
Yeah.
He might not even know that he's hurting this girl. He's just trying to practice.
Yes.
So the boy also needs to learn.
He knows it's a bad thing.
For him to even want to do it when there's nobody around. So that means a part of him knows it is wrong.
Yeah.
So he also needs to learn. So the parents also have to be involved, not just for the girl, but for the boy. This is how we groom terrible children, and they grow up to be things we don't want to talk about. Do you understand? So for the girl's mental health, she will have to communicate. For the boy too needs to know that what he's doing is wrong.
Who is in the best position to treat those boys?
The parents.
We have to start with the girl's mother.
Okay.
She's the first person to take a step
adult.
now. Yes, she's the first person. And since like Blessing said, since she and the mother of the boy, they're already cool. As a friend, you know when to ask me for something. I know when to ask you for something. Look for that time and have that conversation. communication too is key. Your tone, all those
Yeah,
things.
the way you
The
go
fact
about
that
it.
you are trying to fight for your right or say you are doing my daughter bad or something, the way you communicate too needs to make sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she has to find that particular moment and don't wait for too long.
Okay. On YouTube, Igondo, Edwin says is sexual abuse. Okay, so if you're joining, this is VOP Nala Point FM. Let's do a recap of the story. So we go on that, and very soon the show comes to a close. So let's talk now. Bosayo, the tip of life, first of all, I said, learn to treat people right. Now, Bosayo got pregnant out of wedlock to a man that promised her marriage, squandered her money, hard-earned business money with sweet mouth. This one's so making you angry.
Where did they do you?
Okay, so Bosayo left Ondo State to Lagos just to make ends meet. She started by hawking, selling pure water, that's Sachi water, on the street of Lagos, which after she goes home, and when I mean home, she sleeps in an uncompleted building. Very risky.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Isolation.
Alone. And a lady for that matter.
I will say it.
I'm just thinking about it,
Yeah.
right? I just feel for her. Now, this is what she's been doing for days, for months, until she met someone anonymous who set her up for I used to like anonymous that Destiny help us. They just come and do their job and they leave. Now, this man set her up for business, and it happens that she was okay. So she owned a shop where she was doing her thing. She got familiar to Lagos, so she had this regular customer friend who she started getting along with. I know you don't like to hear this part. He is a graduate. What's it called? A graduate and also a degree holder. You know what I mean? Master degree holder, not just the BA, not the BSc. Now, one time he claimed he was sacked from job. It was about Bosayo fending for him, fed him for months. Sometimes he needs money. He always claims his transaction is not going. he claims he's trying to do some transaction, but it's not going through. Then Bosayo, the lover girl, comes, take money from her shop. Yeah, take.
She was an angel.
Angel Nikini.
So this is what she's been going through with this graduate man or graduate friend. Bosayo later noticed she was pregnant. She confronted the man, right? Mm-hmm. And he agreed and said, I know this would happen.
Whoa.
I am responsible, no problem. But not long. Baba carrying slippers.
Oh, Japa.
He took off.
He ran away. He was nowhere to be found. He disappeared in the thin air. And on that note, Bosayo decided and said, I mean, this thing I want to say is important. She said, on this note, for this thing that's happened, I would make sure I give birth to this child, give her the best training she ever needs.
That's a very bold step.
So if you're saying this, you don't have to think of what to do.
Exactly.
It's not so easy like that. Not so quick.
Why you say that?
Imagine what she's going to go through. Imagine what she's going to pass through. This is someone. Oh my God.
What she's going to pass through in what
Well,
sense?
shout out to Busaya wherever she is. She's really a lovely girl indeed. I'm never going to judge her for what she's doing, but the fact that the guy took advantage of the whole situation. I think girls like this, there are a lot of guys looking for girls like this outside. And trust me, you're never going to see one, except she's an angel that just appear and do these things.
Okay, so she has been suffering.
He took advantage of her and she's an angel. I'm confused.
Okay.
Yeah, I will explain. But I don't want
Okay.
to kill the time.
Okay.
I'll explain that later.
All right, so she has been suffering, doing all of this, training the child. Her daughter is currently 5 years old. As God, I don't like to use as God may have it. It's not God having it. It's
As
God,
life may have it.
As life may have it. It's God showing himself, right? A family picked up interest in Bosayo's daughter because of her intelligence or intelligent capacity, how good she be in abilities, top notch, second to none. So Busayo, started living with his family. She became a house help. This is what she's been doing, and the family is catering for her daughter going to one of the best schools in Lagos. Let's say that one does not matter.
Yes, now.
Okay, so now moving on the show now. The 5-year-old girl usually complained to her mom. Who else would she complain to?
My mom, no.
Telling her mom that the helper family only son, you know what I mean, helper family, right?
Yeah.
The only son in the house, who happens to be 12 years, usually touch this small girl in her sensitive part. I like to say private parts because it's very private. And Busayo herself knows what to do. She's not cool with the story, the scenario, but she's scared to approach the woman due to the fact that she learned that many house help have left this house just because of a complaint from this boy. So we don't know. She didn't disclose to me. We don't even know what really happened. So what if you are in Busayo's shoe? What would you do? Knowing fully well that if you leave now, you don't have anywhere to go. What if Busayo was your sister? What would you advise her to do? What if Busayo was your only friend that you can confront with? What would you advise her to do? So let me get your advice to her.
Okay, first and foremost, I think for Busayo herself, I think what is happening to her before is now happening to her daughter. The first person who came, one way or the other, took advantage of her. She got pregnant. Now it's happening to her own infant child, which is 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. So I think first and foremost, she needs to run. She needs to voice out. She needs to run for safety of that child. It's not any longer. It's this child. We're talking about an innocent child growing up to become somebody we don't know who she's going to be in future. So I think she should run out for safety. And the thing is, does she have family members? Does she have relatives? Because right from the storyline and right from the way this is, the way I'm saying it, I'm hearing it, I don't know if she has family members. But first of all,
family is in Ondo. I mean,
she needs to seek for the advice of the authorities. That if she's knowledgeable about that, we have the department in charge of child welfare. Let me say, she needs to go to the welfare.
You are trying to say she should take it away from the home.
She should take the child away.
The first step to
the welfare. If she's not a juvenile, if she's well informed, because I don't know this Busayo we're talking about. I don't know her the way she sees things. I don't know if she's that learned. So the first thing is she needs to take that child to the welfare. She needs to cry out to the agency in charge for child welfare, child abuse. Take that child there so that child could be properly kept with, monitored. And before she now starts to think what she wants to do with herself that moment, because it's not going to be easy for her to take a decision so fast to run away from that family, because they might be, threatening her, coming after her life. If you say something, this is going to happen to you. You have connected people in the government. You can't just come in and bite the finger that fed you. You understand? So first of all, she needs to voice out to the appropriate people who is going to help her and where she's going to keep that child.
Do you realize that as she's taking the steps, she should be thinking of packing a bag?
Yeah, that should also, it could come in, because normally those people want to know the reason why she's taking her child away. That's why I said if she's not a juvenile, she could easily tell them, I want to, this child, I know fine, you people have been taking care of her here, but I think I'm looking at, putting her somewhere so that I could concentrate on my work and all that. You understand my point? Because when I see this child, and all that.
Before I get back to the lines, Vivian, did you agree with him? There are some part that he's saying that is not really, maybe not, I don't know.
That's too extra.
He said, go off the face of the, what's it called, of the family where you are staying.
Yeah, that's not
and
how
take it
works.
away. It doesn't work that way
it
for you,
doesn't
so
work that
tell
way.
us how.
Now, remember, this family brought you in to help you. So you start from the family.
Right.
Now your daughter has pulled up to you, Mommy, this is what's happening to me. As a mother, the next thing is to speak up.
Two.
First up, it's even good that the mother of the boy is your friend. Have a conversation with her. Look for a good time. Don't allow it to take time because your daughter is going through something that is not nice.
Right.
I mean, because abuse is not negotiable. So regardless of the fact that they are doing the most for you, you have to think about the future of your child. Do you understand?
Right.
Now, by the time you speak to them, I mean the mother, if she does not take any reasonable step, you talk to the father.
Okay.
If the father does not take any reasonable step, there's nothing wrong in going back to Undu.
That's the best for her.
All right, 0700-903-903-903-0700 903-903-903. Be a part of the show. What if you are in Busayo's shoe? What would you do? What if Busayo was your only friend, only sister, colleague at work? What would you advise her to do? Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
Hello.
Hi, good evening. Oh. Hello, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
All right, welcome to the
Yeah.
show. Good evening. Talk to us.
Yeah. I greet everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Good evening.
Yes. Yes. I always enjoy your show. I'm first time caller.
Wow.
Thank you so much. So you've been listening to our show. You don't want to call.
Thank you.
All right. What's your
Please,
name?
I want to contribute.
All right. Go ahead. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Chinelo.
All right, Chinelo. You're welcome.
I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome.
So please, I want to contribute in this girl issue.
Yeah.
Men have been doing a lot of things to us women. So her situation is not a little something. I know how she feels. If she left that house, where did she want to go to? That's what she's thinking about.
Right.
But I want to encourage her that at least she should connect with her family. For me now, I have such an issue. I have such an issue. For me, that I'm talking to you right now, I have such issue.
Okay.
But I didn't leave my children for the man. This one that is not even that he left me, he doesn't left me. I'm the one who left the man because why? He's beating me. He's telling me that he will kill me.
Wow.
So he can do that one day.
Yeah, you're right.
And I left the man. Yeah, that is how I left the man with my children. He even tell me to come back, but I refuse.
Wait, sorry. You left the man. Did you say you left the man with your
She
children?
She took her children.
Okay, you took your children.
Yes, I left the man with the children. The children is with my mom right now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm in Lagos doing house help now.
All right.
She should look for any way. If it's her family, let her go back to her family. She can't leave a little child like that in such condition. It's so terrible. It's not nice. It's not nice. We women, our body is not like that. Please, I would like her to let her think about this. It's not fair. It's unfair. It's unfair. A little child, 5 years girl, to start from now. Please, choose destroy that girl's life. Let her think about it. If the family of that boy, because he is the only son, if they can't do anything, let her leave. Let her look for a way to leave that house. God will provide where.
Okay. All right.
I think that God will provide the place that she will be in Jesus' name.
Amen.
That is my own contribution.
All right, Chinelo, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me very well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say something to you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
I want to say that you alone can be the best version of yourself if you choose to do that. Do you know?
Yeah.
I want to say to you that you're going to be fine. You'll be all right. You'll be good. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I wish you all the very best. Keep listening
Thank
to
you.
VOP. All right, save.
Thank you.
All right, save.
Yeah.
All right. VOP now the Punch FM 0700903903903903 0700903903. I really understand how the show works. A whole lot of shows these stories are actually connected to people's stories, and it's a live show, and it's on this show that we prefer a solution. Let's get on this. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
This is Chidera.
Okay. Chidera, you're welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine, are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you so much for joining the show. Let's hear you.
This matter. Well, the Bisayo, right?
Yeah, Busayo.
So, for that little baby now, because the abuse is not what to just keep calm and be looking at, you understand? Because it's a very terrible thing for a child of 5 years to start going through abuse or something like that. Because that child have not known anything. So the Bisayo herself should stand on her ground, you understand? Should fight for that child. Because if she do not do that, the life of that child will be ruined. You understand?
Yeah.
So if it's for her to look for a way to move away from that place, she should move away from that place. Understand? And if she have maybe like go to welfare, because that thing is not, if you still leave the guy, the thing will still continue. You understand? So first of all, let her leave that place. You understand? Maybe she can go for welfare or something like that, so that they can come in. Understand? Because this is not a child's play. So a child to be going through that such, no, it's really bad. If she, that is the mother, did not do anything, it will still continue if she keep quiet, and the life of that child will be ruined, and she will think, maybe if she growing up, she will think that is the normal way to live. You understand? She would think that is normal way of life, but she that is the mother have to stand for that baby, that child, unless she don't want that child to become somebody. You understand? Because as she's growing, she'll be having that thought in her mind. That is the way of life, or that is way to live. So the mother should stand and know what to do. So either she report to welfare, let her report to welfare, so that welfare can come in and take care of everything.
Okay.
So let her not say she don't have anywhere to go or something like that. Because if she continues, the thing will still continue, and she'll still keep quiet. So let her use her brain.
Okay, thank you so much, Yara.
Thank you.
All right, keep listening. All right, thank you so much. VOP 9.3 FM. She's saying she sounds like that of your
from my perspective,
your own view, okay, or perspective, the way you see it. The kids to the welfare, the body in charge of this. Let's get back to the phone lines. Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
What is it?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
Okay. This is Joy calling from Ago.
Your name is
Joy
what?
from Ago. Joy.
Joy calling
All right,
from Ago.
Joy, go ahead.
Okay. Please, this man should not be said she doesn't have where to go. You should first of all look why those people that be staying with them, why are they believing because of that guy, because of the boy? Because she may report to the mother now, and the mother will talk to the child, the boy, about it. That boy can be threatening that girl that if she try to tell her mother again, we do so to her. She have a family. The woman have a family. She can go home. She taking her child to her mother or to her village is not a crime. That child's future is very. You should just look for a child's future. You should not say they are paying how the girl is going to the best school. Best school is not the problem here. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. So if it's me that is her, now sure, you should take her child home. To me, if she would tell the woman this boy's spirit, I did think that thing is going to stop, because if I say a lot of people have lived because of that boy. Why are they living? Why are they believing because of the boy? What is the reason?
Okay.
So we should start from there first.
All right.
Because even if she tell the mother, I don't think that boy will stop. It can be threatening that little girl. If she talk next time, he beat her or do so to her. And he's going to put the fear of that girl that girl will not be telling her mother again. So if she know what is best for her and her child, if you take her child away from there. That is what I have to say. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Chidiara. Thank you so much. Yeah, rise. Okay, quickly, I just say this one on YouTube. This says Mr. Kizzy K or Mr. Kizzy. The lady should not be scared. She should say to herself that her case, this is going to be laughing though, that her case is different. Therefore, let her take aid by force as in the days of John the Baptist.
What happened in the days of John the Baptist?
Oh, you know the kingdom of God taking violence. And it was taken by force, that was the verse that I know. Okay, so it's about Busayo. Vivian, I know when you want to leave, you advise that, my dear Busayo.
Yes.
I know. 0700903903903700903903. So Vivian, it's enough for you to go and take it away from the family first. But is it possible that she tells them and they work with her?
The thing is, easy. First of all, there's something I want to say. You see, this is like a predator. I don't know. These people on the other side, there's this what they call the predator. That is the one on the top, the one who goes to hunt. Are you getting my point? You should understand that threat will definitely come out of this thing, because this is a family that harbored you. They gave you clothing, food, and everything, and shelter. And even if you're trying to communicate with them on the right sense that, okay, some things can be adjusted, they can't force their child to 100% to, according to, there's a level they could talk, and there's one thing for the child to understand. But at the end of the day, if they see that, okay, we are trying to apply some sense to this little boy, what he's doing, what if the child is still resisting? They can't kill that boy, for God's sake.
But try.
They will still want to protect the interests of the family.
But you have to say something.
Especially in a country like
do you know
this.
about what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Say something.
You say something, definitely.
Vivian,
I'm not against that.
You know what? Say something. Say something.
Yes, dude. You have to say something. Now it's not even about.
Hey, that
logo
logo is
about training the boy too. It's not even just training your child or putting your child in the right space.
Because if he grows with this,
yes, if the boy grows with this,
I love the word you said. He can't be doing this. He knows it's a bad thing, but he just don't know how deep this is.
Now it's left for the mother of the child to accept,
if the
or
boy
the father to
grows
accept.
with this, I don't know if it's okay to use words like that on the video. You might end up being like, a pedophile, a rapist or
pedophile.
something.
This is how it starts.
Something terrible would come out of it. So it's best the boy also learn too.
Okay. All right. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Heritage.
Heritage. What's your location? Good evening.
Yeah, I'm calling right now.
From where?
From Yahoo.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, bro.
Okay. What I want to put inside this case is that, that woman, that has help. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has help. Make sure, say, maybe that has help not get any intercourse with the husband of that woman. If they get me,
Yeah.
you will maybe say that small boy go down see one or two, or maybe that small girl go down see one or two. If they get me, we will make that kind of thing go there occur. Because that kind of thing not supposed to occur where a parent will be involved, will know what is happening. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you are seeing things, there's something that there is no smoke without fire. Everything happens according to. You understand? So that is why they say that woman, maybe she they very careful, because maybe she don't do something where the woman, that lady, they vex. We make that kind of thing go to occur. You get me?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I wish her peace. Let her coordinate herself and do right thing. You know?
All right. Thank you so much.
you.
Okay. Quickly, I heard what you said, but let me jump on the one. The party said the lady or what the boy must have seen, maybe the mother. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
What about if the boy, what the boy have seen the mom and father doing?
It could be from the mother and the father. It could be from a movie. For anything.
I'm not saying it could not be from this side or anything is possible in this life.
It's true, shall.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
But then your daughter should be your priority.
Yeah, not your job. Not your job or
It's your daughter we're talking about here.
yes. That's really the important thing right now, not the job. You would get another job.
Okay. Let's
You
go.
have family, go to Ondo.
That's just it. She just either she takes the child to the welfare or takes the child to the family, to her own family where they stays.
Okay, so this one says, good evening, guys. Kizzy K, I love your tip of life. So, sometimes we take it by force. Why are you taking it by force?
Take it by force. To take your freedom by force. The way I ran away in the night. Take your freedom by force.
So this one, I should run. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to be if she takes a step without telling this.
You have to talk. It's just when they don't do the needful. You get.
Okay, might be the last call. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is David from Oshodi.
All right, David from Oshodi, welcome.
I'm a first caller.
Oh, wow. Welcome, David.
Thank you. I always listen to your show, but I don't want to call because of my madam always listen to the show, so I don't want that problem.
Oh, thank you so much for joining. All right.
I'm looking at that right now. It's like maybe I phone off. She's not listening.
Oh, I understand. It's fine.
My contribution to this matter is, many people say the lady should go back to the village.
Yeah.
But she think the village is okay for her. She will not come to Lagos, and all these conditions, the things she passed through, she will not be there. So it's not easy for her.
Yeah.
And she'll still shake well. Maybe what he's thinking, according to the story, the child is going to be one of the best schools in Lagos. And where is she having money to pay for the school fee is from there. If she leave that work, the girl cannot continue that school again. And you don't know, nobody knows what the girl may be tomorrow. So, and the girl story too. The girl, I believe the girl will be somebody tomorrow, no matter what.
Okay.
Hello.
So I'm here. So let me ask you now. Can you hear me? What are you advising she do now?
What I advise, my own is, she should find that good mood for the Oga and the madam and talk to them. The human being, they will think the girl is too small for that. They will think. And one of the things, what if she fed the madam and the Oga and they hurt their son? One day that boy that have mind to do that thing may poison that girl or that lady in that house. You understand what I'm saying? Hello.
Yes, you're listening.
So I don't know. The best thing is she find way if it is boarding school or something like that, but not to take the girl back to village. She continue her work and find way for the girl if with teacher that she trusts or something like that, or who the girl will be with. She will be paying the school fees. She'll be doing her work, find excuse from the madam and take the girl away from that house. But the girl should continue her school, so she continue her work. You understand?
Yeah.
Not to take the girl back to village and not for her to go back to village.
Okay.
Because if the village is okay for her, she will not come back here.
Yeah.
She will not come here to pass through all these things. So I look into my own what I pass through to talk all these things. If village is okay for me, I will not be here serving boss. So no matter what I pass through, I cannot say I will go back to my village. So except I get what I want. But if I go back to village, my mom I don't know. Yeah, that's what I have to contribute.
All right, thank you so
That's
much,
nice.
David from Oshodi. I appreciate you.
Thank,
Help me say
Thank you.
hello to your wife as well. Thank you so much for being part of the show as well.
thank.
Thank you so much. Okay. David from Oshodi, we have to go at Amazon. You want to say something?
Yeah,
About the scenario.
what I want to say is fine. There is always a good mood to talk between the two families, like between Busayo and the parents of the young guy. There's always a good time, but we should know that Busayo, we don't know the level of, we don't know the backup that she has. This is someone that has a family back there in Ondo. So I guess before she talks to the father and the mother of this boy that committed this act, she should first of all have some kind of backup, a kind of, she must have opened up to a particular person or, someone important that could stand for her in case if anything goes wrong. Because at the end of the day, after the conversation, it might not turn out well. But I hope so if it turn out well. But it might not turn out, and if it doesn't turn out well, it's not easy to be. There are most people when you're under them and something is going on, you're trying to make them understand that look at what is happening. And I think as my boss or my madam, I think I should let this out to you to see what to do to it. Trust me, Kizzy, nothing will happen.
Okay,
We've
so
seen things in different aspects of life.
right.
So when you think this side, you think the other side.
So if you think about the A, think about the B, think about the
Yeah.
Z. So sorry, Lagos City and beyond. It's time for us to go. Full land still beeping, but we need to run. Tomorrow happens to be a very great day, a different time, 28th of October, 2023. But on this note, officially the show comes to an end. So sorry if you did miss, but don't miss next week edition. Will be very interesting. Same time, same station. I don't like to use that word.
First of all, Kizzy, I want to give a shout out to somebody.
Oh, okay.
I think it's someone she's part of the house. Today's our I think it's a few minutes.
Oh, you're celebrating someone. You have someone to celebrate.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know her too, Nikki. It's her birthday.
Oh, Nikki's birthday.
Yeah, shout out to Nikki, my boss, wherever you are. I wish her a long life.
Her birthday's what day? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, but few minutes. You're already in the weekend. Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, shout out to her.
That's what's up. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get your last word on the show and also your advice to Busayo.
Yeah.
My advice to
And also your
Busayo-
handle will be right.
Okay, my advice to Busayo is number one, she should try and calm herself, put herself together. Seek for an agency, a child agency, to report this matter to. First of all, try to reach out to her family, which is the second thing, because in case if anything goes wrong with her,
Fine.
so that they could know what to do and when to reach out, and to conclude with the family to see if they should take in the child with the immediate effect, or talk to the family before taking the child away. Then also my handle is HENRIWON on Instagram and on Facebook.
All right. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming around on the show. That was the voice of
Thank you.
Henry.
Yeah.
Apologies once again when I see the phone line beeping. I don't know how I feel. But we just have to do it right. Like I love to say, if you're not doing it right, you're definitely doing it wrong. We can get more calls on the show tomorrow. I'll be on the radio as well for 12:30 to run the show. Yes, to 2 p.m. Tomorrow will be a very different day because I'll be doing something I've done before, our sister station, right? But I'm going to be sounding on very, very different notes tomorrow. Not as much on that point. But I need to run now. Sabat Vivian, let's get you on the last word for the show. Advice and also your handle. I know how your advice starts.
Dear Busayo, I'm gonna start from the top, Busayo.
Okay.
Please, when it comes to, I'm not like an expert here, but when it comes to men, use your head. These people, the same way we want money from them, is the same way they want money from us. But I need you to be smart. This is not trying to I'm not saying it's okay to the whole transaction thing. But when a man does not prioritize you and all of that, there's no point. It's not I love you. No be I love you, go chop. Now I feel like you fell in love with the idea of he has gone to school, he has this degree, he has that, and then you fell in love with that, and then you got carried away that you emptied your whole pocket, your business money,
It's
everything. Love.
Love.
If I kick love,
He's a graduate.
graduate is son.
Master degree.
I mean, it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not
So I'm
saying
just
being a
messing
graduate.
around
It's
here.
a good thing, yeah. But I'm just saying, Busayo, I need you to be smart, please. You want him to give you money? He's telling you my app is not every time. No, now. But I understand how love can work. But I need you to be smart. And then talking about your child, this is your child. Abuse is not negotiable. Okay, deep down in your heart, you know what is right. You know you have to take your child away from that situation, but then you still have to have a conversation, because as much as we want your child to be safe and okay, we also want that 12-year-old boy to learn and know that what he's doing is wrong. So you have to tell the mother. If the mother does not do something right, tell the father. Just let them be aware that what they are doing is wrong. However they choose to handle it is their problem, but let them be aware that what they are doing is wrong. And then if they refuse to do the right thing, take your child out of that situation, please, for the mental health of your child. Thank you. And on Instagram, I am _VEEIV. On Instagram, _VEEIV. Thank you.
Sounds like a lesson teacher. Shout out to Sabbath Vivian on that very one. That was the voice of Sabbath Vivian. She'll be here hopefully next week when the show comes your way. I like to use the word hopefully.
Bikini.
Okay, this is the place to be at all time. Voice of the people now, the point traffic. I need to go now. What a long day it has been for me. Pardon me again on my voice though. But I need to run now. Don't forget, without God there is no Kizike. And there is nothing wrong in starting small, but there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, legal city. Work hard to make it a reality. The world will connect with us at our social media and Voice of the People now, the Point FM Lagos. And also you can connect with me at Kizzy_K10. That is KIZZY_K10. Well, you might call KIZZY_K10. I am the voice of the mic and my name is Kizzy K. Good evening, beautiful Lagos City. I love you so much. Am I?